So, ladies and gentlemen, please may I ask you to be upstanding for the academic procession. Thank you.
Please take your seats. And before I start, if there is anyone who has been, lots of people have been sensible enough to take off your jacket, do not feel obliged to sit with your jacket on. If you wish to take it off, please do so. Graduates, alumni speakers, parents, friends, supporters, distinguished guests and colleagues, welcome to this very special occasion to mark the graduation of the Harper class of 2020. Many of you have had long journeys to be with us today, with some travelling from the Far East, other regions of the world, and the different domains of the United Kingdom to be part of today's celebration. Graduation ceremonies are very special moments in the life of a university community. We gather together to acknowledge, reflect on, and celebrate the individual achievement of every single one of our graduating students. The certificate you have received is a mark of academic achievement and excellence from one of the world's leading specialist agri-food universities. A degree and qualification from Harper Adams University is highly valued. It is intended to be challenging, practically and intellectually. You will have had highs and lows, and I'm sure there will have been times throughout your degree where you might have had moments about self-doubt. You are here today because you showed determination and dedication. You overcome any barriers standing in your way and demonstrated that you are worthy to join our global community of Harper Adams graduates. Before we go any further, I would like to congratulate every one of today's graduates and say how proud we are of your exceptional achievements. It probably feels like a while since you first set foot on campus, and that today is the end of a long journey. In actual fact, today marks a brand new beginning. You'll be joining a community of over 25,000 alumni of Harper Adams, and like them, I hope... So, right. What you don't realise is it says in my script, throw the speech away, stand up and do Gangnam Style or something. Anyway, I'm going back to the speech, so bear with me. Any more surprises? Anyone got any surprises for me? No, right. So I hope you will. In fact, I hope many of you have already got involved in our alumni association, the Harper Club, and continue to stay connected with the university and future generations of students. I look forward to seeing you at alumni events and seminars, and when you're ready to take on your next bit of education and want to refresh your knowledge, I hope you'll think about this university and want to come and study further courses with us. We tried to give a flavour of just some of the university's work and our ongoing connection with our alumni in the graduation brochure that's on each of your seats. I hope you will take this away to digest at your leisure and keep as a souvenir of this special day. Our Chancellor, Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, was delighted to include a message for you this year. It is lovely to see so many parents, guardians, family members and friends with us today. You have played a critical part supporting our students during their time at the university, emotionally, practically, and of course, financially. You've been amazing, and this ceremony is also an occasion to recognise the contribution you have made to the success of our graduates. I know you'll be feeling a mix of emotions, pride, joy, perhaps a little tearful in part, or nervous that your family member might actually trip up in their new shoes as they come up and collect their certificate later. A Harper Adams degree ceremony is rightly a formal occasion, but it certainly shouldn't be stuffy, as the music has already shown. So I would encourage you to express your emotions and joy in any way you like. It may indeed be the only way that you're going to stay cool. So feel free to clap, whoop, shed tears of joy, and definitely take as many photos as you want. So to set the tone, I'd like to ask our graduates to clap their hands, raise their voices, even stamp their feet if they wish, to acknowledge with thanks for the support and encouragement of their families and supporters, as well as Harper's academic and professional service employees. So let's hear from you. Thank you very much. This year's degree ceremonies have even greater significance. Remarkably, the last time such a ceremony convened in this place was 3 years ago, back in 2019. None of us could have known at that point that COVID-19 would cast its shadow across every aspect of our life and create additional challenges across 3 academic years. Thanks to the resilience and inventiveness of our students and employees, we were able to maintain teaching, research, and our farm throughout the pandemic. Of course, we needed to adapt, to find new ways to work, teach, and maintain the sense of community, which is central to universities like ours. Things didn't always go according to plan, but I believe that everyone studying during this historic chapter gained additional skills and a maturity which makes them ever more valuable citizens at work and in their communities. Harper Adams University has achieved a huge amount since that last degree ceremony in 2019. I will highlight just a few of them to remind you of the high regard in which this university is held across the university sector and the industries with which we partner. We opened the Harper Keel Vet School, a stunning and innovative collaboration. According to Graduate Outcomes 2021, national figures showed that Harper Adams has a higher proportion of UK-based graduates in work or for the study than any other university. In the most recent National Student Survey published last week, we were ranked 5th of all UK universities for overall student satisfaction of full-time students. Thanks to the feedback from our students, the What Uni Student Choice Awards, the WUSCAs, has awarded us the best university in the country for career prospects every year since 2016, a truly remarkable achievement. In the most recent Times and Sunday Times University Guide, we were top-rated modern university for the 6th successive year. Similarly, the publication of the Complete University Guide last month placed us 29th in the UK and again the top-ranked modern university. In the same ranking, we made significant progress in our core disciplines as well. The Research Excellence Framework confirmed that 60% of our research is of world or international standing. For a university that's 10 years old, that's a phenomenal achievement. It also sets us the challenge to go further and beyond in the future. Finally, in this year's New Year's Honours, I was delighted to see that my predecessor and the person who was the Vice-Chancellor when you were here, Dr. David Llewellyn, was made a Commander of the Order of the British Empire, CBE, for his services to higher education, agriculture and rural industries. David served this institution for 23 years, 12 of those as Principal and then Vice-Chancellor. And I'm sure we would want to pass on our best wishes and thanks to David for the contribution to Harper Adams over almost a quarter of a century. Often Vice-Chancellors will use their speech to flag prizes and awards gained by students and employees. Given the temperature inside and out, you might be relieved to hear that I am going to resist that temptation. I know you'll be looking forward to a celebratory drink or two after the ceremony, and quite simply, there are just too many awards to list in person. Instead, I would like to congratulate all of our awards and prize winners, especially those joining us today who received a final year or postgraduate prize, and to thank all of the sponsors of prizes for their generous and inspirational support. One of the most confronting things that can happen at a university is when a student dies during their studies or in the time when they become a member of our alumni community. Their sad loss is felt by everyone in that community, especially their fellow students, those who taught them and supported them, and of course their families. I would like to pay special respect to the memory of those students that we have lost, those alumni we have lost, and recognise the contribution they made during their time at Harper Adams University, which continues to live on in our memories. Similarly, I would like to recognise Caroline Drummond, holder of an honorary degree, and honorary fellows Peel Holroyd and former Principal Tony Harris, all of which recently passed away following many years of partnership or service to this university. In the year ahead, we will launch a Peace Garden on campus, which we hope will provide a place of reflection to connect everyone we have lost to the lands on which we study, work, and grow. At a time when we must look to the future with confidence and hope, I am afraid I must reflect on the desperately sad situation in Ukraine and the impact that Russia's war is having on its people, including Ukraine's excellent universities and its critically important agri-food and agriculture industry, which, as we know, is presenting a new threat to food supply and security around the world, including here in the UK. As I mentioned earlier, a degree from Harper Adams is highly valued. As the world grapples with the new challenges presented by this war in Ukraine, the skills and knowledge and experience of our graduates is even more essential. You could say that there has never been a more important time to be graduating from this university. That is why we are so proud of you. The graduates in front of me today, I know, will make a vital contribution to the world's ability to feed humans and animals on our planet, to achieve food sustainability and security, and to deliver net zero emissions in agriculture and food. At this time of pressure and conflict, we all need to step up. All departments and people in this university are doing so. Through our new School of Sustainable Food and Farming, we will continue to work with industry to ensure that there is access to the scientific knowledge and practical skills required to modernise and flourish. And through our Future Farm, we will provide a living, working demonstration of modern progressive agriculture, sharing our learning and innovations in the UK and overseas. Finally, I want to reflect on what Thomas Harper Adams did in creating the legacy that established this university. It is not a museum. It is a place of education, research, and insight. His aim was to ensure that those who came here had the skills to make sure that agriculture and other sectors connected to it thrived and remained relevant across all times and ages. The skills we teach, the knowledge we extend, they all matter. As to our values and our spirit, we strive for the university to be an inclusive place for an ever-diverse population of students and employees and partners, and for everyone here to feel like they belong and are respected. This is a responsibility on all of us, and it is one that you, as graduates, carry into your many and varied careers. I encourage you all to become pioneers within your chosen professions, and in return, Harper Adams University will stand by your side throughout your career. Let the pride we have in you today be a source of strength and comfort as you move forward. We are always here for you, and we are always with you. However challenging each step is as you face your opportunities, you are never alone. So now let me end where I started. A simple word of congratulations to all of you, and the very, very best of luck for all of the things that you do from this point on. And it's with the greatest of pleasure I declare this graduation celebration ceremony open. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the awards for the animal science courses. Firstly, Foundation Science degree in Animal Management and Welfare. With distinction, Amelia Bunker. With distinction, Lily Nangolan. Alice Barnes. Ella Hay. Alexandra Nugent. Amy Lee Parr. Eleanor Smith. Rebecca Townsend. Brooke Williams. Bachelor of Science with honours in Animal Behaviour and Welfare, with first class honours, Hannah James. With first class honours, Sophie Purbrick. With first class honours, Jamie Stock. Laura Beatty. Sarah Edwards. Rebecca Hamilton. Sophia Hilly. Daniel Jackson. Laura Johnston. Alicia Nicholas. Katie Orme. Lily Singer. Asia Surplus. Rebecca Thacker. Jodie Vincent. Bachelor of Science with honours in Animal Health and Welfare, Megan Farrington. Abby Griffith. Laura Keogh. Monica Quinn. Laura Sheriff. Bachelor of Science with honours in Animal Management, Health and Welfare, Erica Brown. Holly Thornton. Anna Vernon. Bachelor of Science with honours in Animal Science, Laura Isles. Bachelor of Science with honours in Veterinary Science with first class honours, Alison Kellett. With first class honours, Sarah Mansell. Shannon Cunane. Sarah Hill. And Emma McDermott. This concludes the awards for the animal science courses. Congratulations to you all.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the awards of Bachelor of Science with honours in Veterinary Physiotherapy. With first class honours, Amy Charnock. With first class honours, Charlotte Duke. With first class honours, Kaylee Ems. With first class honours, Maisie Fisher. With first class honours, Grace Hellier. With first class honours, Genevieve Kirk. With first class honours, Effie Nash. With first class honours, Nikki Shingler. With first class honours, Georgie Spivey. Megan Arnold. Sophie Brooke. Freya Gregory. and Izzy Pinder. That concludes the awards. Well done, everyone.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the awards for veterinary nursing. Diploma in Advanced Veterinary Nursing, Inga Brahnok. Breda Hocking. Rebecca Jordan. Felicity Nixon. And Paula Wynne. Foundation Science degree in Veterinary Nursing, Jasmine Hill. Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Nursing with commendation, Tanya Hickman. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Veterinary Nursing with Advanced Standing, Thomas Griffiths. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Veterinary Nursing and Practice Management with First Class Honours, Shani Klebeck. With First Class Honours, Hannah Clark. With First Class Honours, Chloe Darby. With First Class Honours, Claudia Henderson. With First Class Honours, Hannah Symes. With First Class Honours, Joanna Waters. Gemma Aitchison. Jodie Ankers. Kira Atten. Jessica Barrett. Rachel Benson. Keisha Broder. Fern Bradley, apologies, Fern. Keisha Broder. Harriet Cambridge. Nicola Carter. Florence Culver. Lauren France. Leah Griffiths. Jenna Harvey. Amber Helen. Alyssa Henderson. Victoria Horrocks. Thomas Madden. Alice Naylor. Lucy Phillips. Mary Spencer. Hannah Strangeray. Lauren Stringer. Beth Poncelet. Hilary Trish. Jessica Warrington. Alice Williams. And Charlotte Williams. Congratulations to all our veterinary nurses. Please welcome Susan Howarth to the stage, representing the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons.
Good morning. It is a great pleasure and an honour to be here with you today to lead you through your RCVS Vet Nursing Declaration as you join the register and to be admitted as associate members of the college, albeit a little late. The title of veterinary nurse is one to be proud of. Although veterinary nursing is a relatively young profession, it's come a long way since the original scheme of Registered Animal Nursing Auxiliaries, also known as RANAs, which was introduced back in 1961. You are joining our profession during an unprecedented period of positive change and growth. You should be proactive and engage with the profession and be instrumental in shaping the future. To get to this point today, you've passed numerous exams, completed loads of assignments, managed to survive your OSCEs, although I'm sure you'd like to put those to one side and forget about them, and importantly completed your RCVS Day 1 skills, which will have now been putting into practice for a couple of years in the workplace. You should be extremely proud of yourself and all that hard work. Your admission to the RCVS Register of Veterinary Nurses allows you to legally practice as a vet nurse, abiding by the VN Code of Professional Conduct as an accountable professional. As veterinary nurses, you are an essential part of the veterinary team, working alongside your colleagues to ensure the health and welfare of your patients. You will make a positive difference on every shift you work. If I can now ask the vet nurses if they would stand in their seats, please, and face the audience. And I'm going to ask you to repeat each line after me of the declaration. I promise and solemnly declare that I will pursue the work of my profession with integrity and accept my responsibilities to the public, my clients and the profession, and the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons. And that above all, my constant endeavour will be to ensure the health and welfare of animals committed to my care. Well done. In the name of the Council of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, and by virtue of the power conferred upon them by the Royal Charter and by Act of Parliament, I do hereby admit you as associates of the Royal College, and by the same power do confer upon you the right to be called registered veterinary nurses, and to be known and recognised henceforth as duly qualified members of the veterinary nurse profession. I congratulate you all and hope you continue with your satisfying and challenging careers. Thank you. Well done.
It is my privilege to announce the awards for the Countryside, Environment and Wildlife suite of programmes. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Countryside Management with First Class Honours, Elise Sutton. Mary Ainsley. Sebastian Garraway. Jamie Gunn. Samuel Kennedy. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Countryside and Environmental Management, Archie Dodds. Paul Hammond. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Geography and Environmental Management with First Class Honours, Clarissa Davis. With First Class Honours, Anna Marszalek. And with First Class Honours, Amy Watkins. David Friend. Gweno Jones. Oliver Jones. Samuel Jones. Georgina Lawson. Jordan Rushton. Freya Spafford. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Wildlife Conservation with Natural Resource Management with First Class Honours, Amy Tonks. And Stephanie Poole. This concludes the awards for Countryside, Environment and Wildlife. Many congratulations to you all.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the degrees for the long-awaited business suite of courses. Foundation Science degree in Agribusiness with distinction, Nicole Poole. Charlotte Allen Lamb. Bertie Fox-Furness. Foundation Science degree in Agri-Food Marketing with Business Studies with distinction, Jessica England. Philip Beattie. Foundation Science degree in Business Management with Marketing, Megan Beanie. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness, Nina Bates. Bachelor of Science in Agri-Food Marketing with Business Studies, Annie Clark. Joseph Pearson. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Agribusiness with First Class Honours, Megan Hesketh. With First Class Honours, Megan Powell. With First Class Honours, Thomas Powell. With First Class Honours, Catherine Pugh. With First Class Honours, Lucy Thompson. Chloe Braithwaite. John Davis. Katie Fallon. Rosie Hamilton. Timothy Kemp. John Porter. Shona Russell. Ashley Thelwell. Louise Tulip. And Lucy Wade. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Agri-Food Marketing with Business Studies with First Class, Eleanor Brooke. With First Class, James Goodman. With First Class, Megan Joseph. With First Class, Victoria Penrose. With First Class, Rachel Rose. With First Class, Josie Troop. Megan Bright. Hayley Clegbutt. Shauna Davis. Elizabeth Jones. Emily Lewis. Sarah Morell. Ruby Powell. Erin Ramsey. And Jessica Spencer. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Management with Marketing with First Class Honours, Peter Whittaker. With First Class Honours, Henrietta Wilkinson. With First Class Honours, Sean Williamson. Lucy Brecken. Theo de Boer. Imogen Lawrence. Angus Mann. Oliver Pearce. Philippa Thompson. And George Waugh. And that concludes the awards for the business suite of courses. I wish you all a bright future. Thank you very much.
It's been a long time coming, but it's my pleasure to be able to announce the awards for the food programmes. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Food, Business, Innovation and Entrepreneurship, First Class Honours, Adam Ringrose. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Food Production with Marketing, First Class Honours, Ellie Burgoyne. Harriet Atherton. T. Chiku. Sophie Claiborne. Harriet Drinkle. Sarah Hartley. Eleanor Jones. Anna Lampitt. Florence Pritchett. Rosetta Proctor-Smith. Harvey Stewart. Nia Williams. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Food Sustainability Management, First Class Honours, Thomas Keane. Holly Miles. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Food Technology with Nutrition, First Class Honours, Anna Lockley. Lauren Abraham. Elise Dove. Leanne Horner. Rebecca Marsh. Rebecca Piper. Jenny Thompson. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Food Technology and Product Development, First Class Honours, Morgan Metcalf. Emma Skilton. First Class Honours. Sorry. Madeline Cunningham. Phoebe Heslop. Anissa Ismail. Molly Leyland. George Loftus. Kate Pilkington. Lydia Turton. Eleanor Vince. That concludes the awards for the food programmes. Well done, everyone. We're dead proud of you.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the awards for our joint program with Beijing University of Agriculture. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Food Quality with Retail Management, First Class Honours, Yu Tianhui. Liu Yu. Yu Qian. The president of Beijing University of Agriculture is not able to attend the graduation ceremony today. He sends his congratulations and best wishes to you all. He's recorded the graduation speech and it is available on the Harper Adams University website.
This concludes the awards for the joint programs with Beijing University of Agriculture.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the Postgraduate Awards, beginning with the Postgraduate Certificate in Ruminant Nutrition to Jack Wilson. Master of Science in Food Industry Management to Melina Tavares. The Master of Science in International Agribusiness and Food Chain Management with distinction to Stein Brewers. And also at distinction to Taze Saldana. To Ressi Benz. To Harriet Harmon. He's next up. Okay, yes, and the next will be Stefan Hermans, ably assisting with the wheelchair. So one moment. There's Stefan. Okay. So Stefan Herman. To Fergal Horan. To Kevin Kerrigan. To Abdel Hakim Ojo. And to Timothy Ketty. The Master of Science in Veterinary Physiotherapy to Lucinda Munchausen. Thank you very much.
It's my great pleasure now to invite one of our alumni speakers to come and speak to you today about the amazing experience that she's had in her career, and also to talk about the ways in which she's stayed connected to the university. Dr. Rebecca McLean is a bioveterinary science graduate, currently works as a postdoctoral project manager for the Pirbright Institute, and has been running an international consortium with the aim of developing a vaccine against Nipah virus for pigs. So please join me in welcoming Rebecca.
Hello everyone. So first I want to congratulate each and every one of you for reaching this fantastic milestone in your lives. It really is to be commended, especially with finishing off in the pandemic. And obviously I would like to also thank Harper for the opportunity to speak to you very briefly today. So as Ken said, I'm Rebecca McLean. I had the pleasure of being a Harper Adams biovet from 2009 to 2013. So back then, there was 9 of us at the start of the course, 7 of which graduated. And so it's fantastic to see how not only the course has grown, but also the university itself. Still to this day, the years spent on this campus contain some of my fondest memories. And since then, I have had a child and gotten married. I'm just going to speak to you really briefly about my journey so far. And this all started on my placement year. So I completed my placement year at the Animal Health Trust in Newmarket. Sadly, this research establishment has closed its doors permanently due to COVID, but I will never forget where my interest in science began. So back then, I worked on equine flu and a bit of strep equi in horses, and I sort of did that as my final year project here as well. So after leaving Harper, I moved to Edinburgh to undertake a PhD. For the next 4 years, I really started to understand what a life in academic science would entail. I worked stupidly long hours, planned crazy experiments, and at the end of it all, I wrote a book that probably only 5 people in the entire world have ever read. But it also showed me the great flexibility this career would give me and the opportunities I would have to push boundaries in the scientific world. Needless to say, my passion for all things science, livestock, and zoonotic disease had really begun to blossom. So once I completed my PhD, I moved back down south to pursue my newfound love of research. I started a position as a postdoctoral project manager and researcher at the Pirbright Institute in Surrey back in 2018. So, as Ken said, I was developing vaccines against Nipah virus, which, if anyone here has seen the film Contagion, will have seen how dangerous this virus can be. But for those that haven't, if you catch Nipah, you've got about a 25% chance of survival. However, you'll most likely have severe brain swelling and never be able to live independently again. But don't worry, currently this virus is only in Southeast Asia. So the project I was working on was truly One Health, as pigs are the intermediate or amplifying host for the virus. They show no symptoms, but they do secrete the virus in all bodily fluids and so spread it to humans with great ease, so in particular, pig farmers. Therefore, our plan was to develop a vaccine to immunise pigs with so they cannot spread this virus to humans. That project took about 4 years, with hiccups of COVID in the middle, but we successfully generated 3 different vaccines which could be used in the field. This research also left me in a very desirable position when the pandemic hit. So pigs are known to be a very good model for humans. They have the same immune system, they have very similar lungs, and they are also a similar size to an adult. Therefore, before everyone developing new COVID vaccines, which everyone in research seemed to jump on, and before they could put them into humans, we had a number of institutes contact us to ask us to test how effective their vaccines were in pigs. I led a team who firstly tested the Oxford vaccine, so the Oxford AstraZeneca based on Chadox. We actually discovered, as much as they solely believed this vaccine would be fantastic after a single immunisation, when we gave pigs a second booster, their immune response was massively magnified. And that's how they basically realised that a booster after 12 weeks from your first with a Chadox vaccine was actually very good, because their human trials only started off with a single immunisation, but it's the research that we did that told them that they needed to boost everyone in the population. We also tested a number of other vaccines and proved that they weren't actually of a high enough standard to be taken into human trials, so it saved a lot of people a lot of money. But I honestly never thought that when I left Harper, I would be in a position to help in a global pandemic, let alone lead a team to find very important information in a tiny, tiny time frame. So I just want to finish off by sharing something with you that I thoroughly believe in and have stuck by for many years. And that is, you've got to dream big, you've got to stay positive, you must work hard, but most of all, you really do have to enjoy the journey. So thank you very much for listening, and I really hope you have a really great rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Rebecca, and some really valuable advice and just amazing experience that you've had since you left the university. I now call upon Thomas Oatey, the President of the Students' Union from 2020, to address this ceremony. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. On my first day of Harper, my dad said to me, if your university days are not the best days of your life, then you're in for one hell of a life. Well, I can honestly say that the years I spent here were some of the best days of my life, and I hope you will feel the same. I'm so proud to be stood here before you as a former president of Harper Adams Students' Union. Although my time as president has technically come to an end, I'm still so pleased to be given the opportunity to be stood here today and to celebrate this momentous occasion with you all. Whilst we may not have had the most traditional route to graduation, in my opinion, it doesn't make it any less important or memorable. And for that reason, I'd like to thank you all again for coming today, and I send you my warmest congratulations. Whilst a great deal has changed since we were last all together, many of us have gone on to make successful starts in our careers, Some of us have experienced life-changing milestones and events, but it is still so great to see you all here today at Harper to celebrate the time we shared together. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our guest speaker, Rebecca, for giving up her time today. And I would also like to thank the university staff, including those who've gone on to retire and pursue other opportunities, for all of their hard work, commitment, and dedication to us all during our time studying here, and also for arranging today. Many institutions made the decision to cancel graduations for past year groups, but thanks to the hard work of Lauren, the remaining SU staff, as well as Grace and Marcus, we are here today. None of what we would have been able to achieve would have been possible without the support from our friends and families. I want to extend a special thank you to all of our family and friends who supported us throughout our time at university. I know this is true for many graduates here today. We would not be sat here in our caps and gowns without the support and encouragement we have received from our friends and families. I would like to ask all graduates to show their appreciation to our friends and family and thanking them for helping us to succeed over the past few years. I have been asked to remind you all that the graduation party will start in the bar at 9 p.m. It would be great to see as many of you and your guests and parents in the bar later to celebrate to get our successes and catch up over a power gin or two. Although Toby Cleve, now that you are 24, you might want to give this one a miss, as apparently nobody wants to drink after 24. And finally, I'd like to thank you all once again for being here today. I appreciate you are all extremely busy and you have taken time out of your day, of your lives, to be here. So please enjoy today as much as you can, take lots of pictures, catch up with friends. We have earned this and we deserve to enjoy ourselves. I wish you all the success for your future, keep in touch, and I know you'll make Harper proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas, and I'm delighted to see you in person because Thomas was on the selection panel for interviewing me for this job, and I had no idea how tall he was until today, so it's very good. And I don't know what this 24 plus thing is. I'm 49 years old, so I don't know what you're saying about me, but anyway, there you go. Our final speaker today is the chair of our Board of Governors, Mr. Peter Nixon, and I'm delighted to introduce him to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to add my warmest and heartiest congratulations to all our graduates today on your awards. Today is a really great day for you and really, really important. I know that graduates and staff have been waiting patiently for this celebration, and I do hope that you all are feeling as proud as I do about the achievements that we have marked today. I feel sure that you'll be able to continue your thirst for knowledge as you move forward through life, and this is both in your personal life as well as in your career path. As the Vice-Chancellor has said, please do keep in touch with the university through our alumni and professional development opportunities. I hope that you will join me in thanking the Vice-Chancellor, the university's staff, and the Students' Union for all the work they've done to support you during your studies. I'd also like to thank my fellow governors for all the work they do in ensuring that the university continues to make a practical and valuable contribution to addressing some of the real-world challenges that we all face. I like to think you can take the person out of Harper, but you can never take Harper out of the person. The world is your oyster, and never has the world been more in need of the skills and knowledge that you have to meet society's needs. Cherish the past and your time here, but now relish the future. And perhaps, above all, really well illustrated by Rebecca's talk just now, in pursuing whatever career path you choose, have fun doing it. Now, I'm conscious that I am all that stands between you and refreshment. So, without more ado, may I ask you please to be upstanding. for the national anthem and to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the marquee. And I hope very much that you enjoy the rest of the celebration. Thank you.